Evaluation question 3 is, what have you learned from your audience feedback?
So our initial idea towards our target audience was the ages between 14 and 22. This was for the both male and female gender. We decided that preferably that we wanted to aim this more to the female, but it was also towards males as well. We just based this information on the fact that this was the most commonly found age demographic.
Yeah, when we were looking for our song to make a video for, we found that our song was very similar to Taylor Swift and Ellie Goulding. We looked at that type of audience and tried to get teenagers to feedback on our video. What kind of questions did you consider in your questionnaire?
When creating a questionnaire, we based our questions around whether or not the audience knew what age demographic the song would fit into and what genre of music it was. We wanted to find out what people liked in a common pop video to try to make our music video as modern and relevant as possible.
Yeah, so just the reason for the questionnaire was to, as regarding the target audience, the best way to find out what in the age between 14 and 22 really liked was asking questions whether they wanted to fit in like conventions that music videos like Taylor Swift and Ellie Goulding had, or just other conventions that other videos had. And it was really important to ask these questions. If not, I feel like we would have got the video wrong if we didn't ask these specific questions.
Examples of questions that we used were what their favourite video was and why, what setting and location they liked. Our target audience likes it when you focus on the main artist on the video.
We use that information to influence our video by having the artist the main focus on the video.
So yeah, the questionnaire just basically helped us find out where to do our setting and location. Like most of our answers were like, as the video contains a young girl, most of our answers were like, we don't want it to be like in a place where it's free. So this affected our planning because we decided to go towards Richmond Park, which is just a massive field of grass, and this really allowed the message to go through that this girl was free.
Yeah, we reflected this through having like shots of her running around the field and having fun, and this reflects the lyrics of the video.
Did you arrange a focus group?
I did. This focus group helped us to solidify what the questionnaire said, and this feedback from our audience was essential in getting the right feel in our video. We found that they really liked the use of the smoke bomb.
Yeah.
That we implemented in our video.
Yeah, a lot of people said they liked that because it was different and unique.
And complied with modern conventions.
And it gave us a good digipack cover.
Yeah, we used that to make synergy with our digipack and advert.
And it represented fire.
In what tangible ways have your research into audience and the feedback you received impacted your video?
Okay, we found that audience feedback really impacted our video as we followed what the audience wanted and implemented this feedback into our video. For example, the girl used as a lead singer, I said before that this girl was asked by our audience. Said that they really wanted a girl to be the main character or main artist of the song, so we followed this, and this is how, for example, impacted our video. And also, we dressed her in fashionable clothes that was requested. So we made sure that our mise en scène of the video was really typical to the way teenagers dress, and artists similar to Rihanna and Taylor Swift and Ellie Goulding wore these kind of outfits, so we want to replicate this.
Originally, we did some lip syncing shots with a black backdrop, but some people said that was quite boring.
They looked wrong. They didn't look good.
It didn't really reflect the song, like the mood of the song. So we changed it. We made the lip syncing shots all in the park. And we used natural lighting.
Natural lighting just creates the sense of freedom, because obviously the artificialness and is fake, and natural lighting is the freedom and realness of the video. Yeah,
because we are filming in nature, we try to keep it the theme natural, so like the makeup was quite natural. We didn't go too heavy on that. What was your audience feedback from the first viewing of your completed video?
So for our audience feedback, we decided that we wanted to have video feedback that was on our blog, and we also have verbal feedback that we just asked people while they watched our videos. Our first feedback comes from someone called Joe. Something that really impacted on us that we took well was that he commented saying that the editing flowed quite well. For us, this was pleasing to hear. we try very hard to try to get anything precise, because we feel like modern videos nowadays have a nice flow to the way they edit, so that helps the song out. Because if you have like really choppy editing and editing that doesn't really work, it doesn't really go along well with the video, especially with video and song like ours that needed this to really get the message across.
Yeah, when we researched about the conventions of videos, editing on the beat was one of the most important ones.
For feedback 2, which was Simeon, we got feedback that he liked the different location shots. We used a variety of different shots throughout Richmond Park. We used open space shots, some shots in the forest or within the trees. Just add a little variety, keep the audience engaged in the video. And he said he was lost for words, and he said the editing made justice for the video. He said we got a solid 8 out of 10.
Yeah, we got some improvements that Simeon kindly gave to us. That was that apparently our lip syncing wasn't really on time. But as a group, we feel that we strongly disagree on this in feedback, because we made sure that this was done properly. And as you can see on the video, the lip syncing is on the beat and precisely with the song.
To what extent do you think you have achieved your aim in meeting the audience's expectations?
I felt that I met the expectations of the audience through the use of a young character and the location suited to the song.
Yep, like the video was just an interpretation of a teenage life, and the desire to be free. And one of the lyrics that really showing out to us during listening to the song was that fire dwelling inside of her. The best way to show this was through the freeness of using Richmond Park and running around